It's not every day you see a translator call it quits and say, I'm done, I can't do this no more, and they just give up translating a manga. And to kind of give some lore to this story, basically, this manga series right here is Cypher Academy, a new series in Weekly Shonen Jump with currently 13 chapters out, and basically, I remember discussing the first chapter. I did a first impressions video on it, and I discussed in depth that the series would definitely be very difficult for Western audiences to get into, because, for an example, you're like this image right here, this entire scene was a poem in Japanese, and obviously the individual behind it that had to translate it, holy crap, shouts to them, because difficult. But basically, even with it being translated into English, it would have been impossible to decipher this unless you're able to read Japanese. And even Japanese fans find this poem difficult. So the point is that Cypher Academy had a lot of word gags, or just wordplay, so to speak, and puzzles in it that is basically impossible for the West to really understand unless just directly told the answer. So in a way, it kind of makes people feel dumb. And obviously, people don't like to feel dumb. That's the truth. People don't like to feel dumb. And because of that, as I said in my first impressions, it was probably not going to be very popular in the West. However, the point is that I'm not saying that Cypher Academy is a bad story. That is the least I'm saying. I actually think it's really good. I have enjoyed reading it. The point is, it's very wordy, very difficult. And obviously, one thing that we need to take in consideration, or what many didn't take into consideration, such as myself included, is that the translator having to translate all that has to be a hell of a job. And the translator called it quits. This is the official translator, by the way, that works on Cypher Academy. He works on manga, works on anime. He works for Viz. He works on a lot of different manga, and because of that, this individual right here, obviously has a lot of stuff to work on. And so when you compare something, let's say, like probably translating maybe Black Clover or One Piece or My Hero Academia, that's definitely going to be a lot easier than translating something like Cypher Academy. And you're probably wondering, who the hell is even writing Cypher Academy? Well, Nishiosen. If you don't know who that is the author of the Monogatari series. Yeah, so as soon as you kind of recognize that, if you know anything about Monogatari, it's also a series filled with wordplay, puzzles, really trying to pick at your mind, so to speak. And so it makes a lot of sense why, the series is so difficult, but why also, this individual right here decided to say, I'm done, I call it quits, I'm out, I'm not doing this no more. And I can respect that. I legit can respect that, because it's like, if it's just not worth the effort, not worth the hassle, stop. Simple as that. And so, one thing I do think does need to be shouted out, though, is that the unspoken heroes, the unsung heroes, the heroes of the manga/anime community that I feel like never get the proper respect that they deserve, and that is the translators. Because I know all of us, if you're watching this video right now, I know all of us love reading manga or watching anime. And if so, we obviously are always probably reading subtitles or reading the manga, and we have to remember that a lot of this stuff, or all this stuff, comes from Japan. It's in Japanese, and so it needs to be translated in English. And at first glance, if you don't know anything about it, it's like, it seems, oh yeah, you just translate it from Japanese to English. But it's very difficult to be able to get the overall message and meaning of it correct and kind of digestible by those in other countries in different languages. And I feel like a lot of these translators do not get the respect that they actually deserve for how much they actually work on these said projects. And so, I can't imagine. I honestly, I can't imagine how hard it would be to translate this series. After reading it myself, I was just like, holy crap. And seeing this isn't really surprising. It's unfortunate news, but it isn't really surprising. But, yeah, I kind of want to talk about this, because it's like, it's not every day you see literally a translator say, I'm done, because it's just too difficult. It's not every day. I wonder how difficult it was probably to translate the Monogatari light novels. I am curious about that one. But, yeah, I kind of want to talk about this, because it's like, when it comes to, like, the wordplay and stuff, it's always been difficult, but it's just like, wow. I wonder, I honestly wonder if this series will last, or if it's going to get axed or something. That is a question I do have. But I guess I'll leave the video topic there. I just wanted to mention this, because like I said, it's not every day you see it. But be safe, stay healthy, Chibi out.